Hello everyone, and welcome to my next cooking tutorial for you all wanting me. Let me just close the door. Now today, this evening, we're going to make spaghetti bolognese. What you need for your bolognese is the meat, obviously. Then you'll need this, your bolognese mix. Onions, I'm going to use 1 onion and pepper. Pepper, nice and ripe. I might just use 1 pepper just to give a bit of visual flavour, because you need visual flavour. And more pepper. No, we don't have any more peppers, so we're going to use that 1 pepper for now. So let's recap what we need. We need meat, pepper, onions, a little bit of bolognese mix, need salt. Can you see that? The salt. That's important. Gives a bit of spice. Salt. Some Italian herbs. I think we got some. I like using Italian herbs and stuff. Yeah, mixed herbs, just to give a little bit of a flavour, a little bit of a spice. Very important. So to recap the ingredients: salt, beef, onions, spaghetti bolognese mix, pepper, bit of mixed herbs, give it a bit of spice. So the first thing you need to do is wash your hands, obviously. Keep your hands nice and clean. Wash as you go along. Very important. Very important you wash your hands as you go, because of COVID-19, obviously. Wash your hands, keep them clean as you go along. So the first thing you need to do is, for your spaghetti bolognese, is to get your chopping board, like so. Place it on the table. How about if I move it back? Point out the chopping board. Put it on the chopping board, so there we go. Now, next thing you need is the onions. Now, be very careful as you cut onions, because you don't want to get obviously you don't want to cry when you cut onions, because you can cry. But hey, that's the business I'm in. I like to cook. Sometimes you get cooking a lot more in lockdown. Knife. Be very careful as you cut the onions, because you don't want to cut your fingers off. Last thing you need. See, I got my dog sniffing around. I call him the scavenger. So make sure you cut off the onion like so. Very important to get the onions completely off. Tomorrow I'm going to do another cooking tutorial. I am going to be making sultana scones. Made plain ones, forgot to put the sugar in. And you need to put the sugar in for the sultanas ones, because the plain ones are a bit boring and I don't like plain ones, but you can't put jam on them if you forget to put the sugars in. So now I'm just peeling up the skin. Now So let's get the oh, there we go. So I can cry a bit now. But I'm a man, I'll pile on. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. You can't see my face, but you can see me cooking the onions. What you need is you're gonna need two separate pans. You're gonna need one pan for the meats, so you can add all your flavours. So you can add all your flavours. So you're gonna need a pan to add the spices, and the pan to add the onions as well. So place them on there like so on your oven. Now, what I would do is this: I would spray the pan with a little bit of rapid oil spray so it doesn't stick to the pan. And what I would do is use this pan to fry off your onions, of course. So as I'm going to do now, as you can see, I am spraying the pan now with my rapid spray. There we go, nice and dandy. Now, do the same with the other big pan. Shake the bowl if you can. Try and get the so it doesn't stick. Pop going. So now you've done that. Now all you need to do is cut the onion. Be very careful as you do. Last thing you want to do is end up in hospital, going to accident or going to A&E because you cut yourself, and you probably never be allowed to use knives and forks again. Or a sharp knife, but I've been to catering college, so I know how to use knives properly. I've been trained to, but I have got some experience in the field of using knives. So that's what's going to be on my cooking tutorial tomorrow on my multi page. Is I'm going to show you how to make sultana scones on my page. Remember, onions can make you cry. There's no shame in that. I'm not crying because I've seen a sad film. I'm crying because of the onions. As you can see, I am now slicing and dicing my onions. I did have a dicer, but we lost that. So I'm just improvising today. So I'm going to use onions and one pepper. If I had more peppers on hand, I would have done that. Oh God, here I come. Here I go, crying already. Oh. You know what it feels like? It feels like, I'm crying from the reason. I'm going to post it on my multi page as well. I may do it on YouTube. Like I said, I'm still working on camera work when I'm cooking. Never done these cooking tutorials before for you guys. Let me know what you think so far. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a video on how to make scones again, but this time sultana scones. I made plain scones today. I'm going to show you guys how to make normal sultanas, plain like sultana scones for special occasions. I like to make scones, obviously, so let me know what you think. So I'm just going to continue casually cook now. Continue cooking my scones. This is for my dinner, obviously, but since I'm running a bit late, watching a television show, so I got a bit behind. So here we go. Now, I probably won't use this onion because I think I got enough. Got enough onions as it is. So I'm going to put the onions away into the fridge, so I don't need any more now. I'm going to need a bag for this. If you don't want to use all the onion, I recommend put this onion in the bag like so, and seal it up. in the fridge. Then it'll be ready for another use, or other people can use it. Next, put the onion into the frying pan, like so. Get rid of the skin. You don't be cooking the skin. Do that. Get rid of that. Pop it into the pan, like so. Scrape it in. Now here we go. Also, move the pan around. Try and get it covered up, like so. Make sure everything is fine and dandy. Next, the trusty pepper. Now, it's fine. So what you need to do now is cut into it. Cut into it like so. Remove that. Gonna bin these. Very important that you bin them. Now you bin them, make sure you cut open. Make sure you remove all the seeds, like so. The last thing you want to do is give people some heartburn. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make my own little twist to spaghetti bolognese. I'm going to add some sauce to it, I think. Not wine, not an alcoholic, but I'm going to add something to it just to give it a bit of flavour. Just to give it a bit of a kick. I'm going to be using some good old-fashioned Lee Perrins Worcestershire sauce. That's what I'm going to be using for my spaghetti bolognese, to try and give it a little bit of a flavour, of course, because obviously you need flavour. And to try and get my camera right. Am I trying to mess in another equipment? I'm getting a webcam tomorrow, so that should be fine for me to use for my cooking tutorials and twitching and stuff. So this is what I'm going to be using to add a little bit of flavour. Now, next, to cut. Now get rid of the loose trimmings, of course. That's what you need to do. Get rid of loose trimmings as you go, like so. Now get rid of the peppers as well. Peppery skins, get rid of those, bin those. Oof, bin them. Now, onions, they're done. Take good care of those. Now cut the pepper, and then cut them slowly. Of course, you can cut them into any slice that you want. Of course, I never use peppers in put the peppers in the pan, like so. Keep on cutting them. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be cooking quite a bit for you guys on multi-meat. Going to be doing that over the weekend. Obviously. A bit. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, drop this in there. Put that in there. Keep cutting them as you go. Make sure. So I'm only using yellow peppers. I don't have any red ones because we did, but it's all moldy. Somebody's using, obviously, didn't put it away. So obviously now I'm using this pepper to try and get it all right, and just keep on cutting the onions and the peppers. Because it's very important to get as finely as you can chop. Keep it chopped up as you can, like so. Keep it chopped up as best as you can. Like so. Throw it in there. keep on doing that. Can you see that in the pan? All chopped up, diced up, and ready to get fried off in the oven. Sorry, in the micro. What was I saying? What was I saying that for anyway? Right. So now the business part of cooking the actual dish now. So where can I put this so you can see me put the dish on here? Because I can just bring it over to the oven, but I don't want my laptop to get burnt. You know, I'm going to put it on here so you can see me over here now. Well, actually, no, that's not going to work, isn't it? Tell you what, I'm going to put me on here so you can actually see the oven now. So you see me chopped up the ingredients. Now, what we're going to do is wash hands. Very important to wash hands these days because it's COVID-19. It's very important, very, very important in this modern world to keep washing hands because you don't know what because like I said, you don't know what you're bringing into your house or outside the real house when you go out into the world. So you gotta keep yourself clean and presentable to people. Let me know what you think so far of my cooking tutorial. There's as many of other cooking tutorials I'm going to be doing on different platforms. So very important now is to get the meat. Actually leave that going. I'll put it on the pan. And I always have a little trick. I always do this. Little tip for you. If you have meat already bought, what I tend to do is because it's stringy and it won't get fried. Sorry, I got a dog there. I don't want him choking on someone new. Right, here's what I do. If I have some onion, if I have meat, what I do is get it all into a bowl, like so. While that's going on the oven, so while the pan is getting fried, getting ready to get warmed up, I'm going to break down the meats very carefully now. Still crying. Oh. Breaking the meats up, make sure it's very important that you do. Right, so here we go. Breaking up the meats now. Very important to get all that done because you can add all your salts and your peppers and your whatever to it, but I'm not going to add. The purpose of this, because this is my dinner, because this is my dinner. I know this is cheating. I know people are gonna. But I am going to be using two cans of chopped tomatoes ready. So it'll be like the base, the sauce. Then I'm going to add the Worcestershire sauce to give it a bit of a kick, give it a bit of a flavour. That's what you need. You need flavour in everything. Right, so we got that now. Now we need the sauce. Now we need the salt. Salt and pepper. Should I add some salt and pepper? Yeah, I'm going to add salt and pepper. So salt onto the mixture here. Finally, some pepper. Try and get some of that flavour going. Pepper is very important to get some spice in there. Because I know my dad likes a bit of spice, but some people don't. Now, about spices in, you can add spice if you want, that's entirely your decision. But for the purpose of my tutorial today, it was keeping me busy, I'm not going to add to it, but I am going to add some Italian herbs to my dish. Try and give it a little bit of a flavour, because it is spaghetti bolognese, and we are living, and because we're feeling a bit Italian as well. Bit more, I think. A bit more. Oh dear. Way too much. Way too much. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it so far. I've been talking for 20 minutes now. Most cooking tutorial, I've never done this before, I've never done a cooking tutorial thing for YouTube or anything like that. So now, let's get this over to the pan. I'll move my laptop over to the bread bin and place it next to, lower it so you can see what I'm doing. So here I am, pan is warming up. Pan warming up. Now what I'm going to do is add, as you can see, I'm going to add all that mixture together into the pan, like so. Make sure you get it all in. Can you hear that now? Hissing away. That's beautiful. Hissing. Get that hissing now. Get that hissing away. Get that. Look at that. Look at that going now. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm using the stir with. That would help if I had something to stir with. Have this plastic spatula over here. Alright, so I've never done these cooking tutorials before, so I'm going to try and tell it goes out. So now what we have to do is break it up, meat. Try wearing a face mask while I'm doing this. And also try and get everything golden brown as well. It's very important that you get it all golden brown. I'm showing the light on so you know what I'm doing. So you can see what I'm doing, breaking it up. I'm ready to suck it now. Right, so if I'm poking this up now, what I'm going to do now is let it brown off. Because you have a slow cooker. For the purposes of this tutorial, I want to do an actual step-by-step guide. Show you people how to make spaghetti bolognese. So now I'm going to let that simmer up now. Now, this is the next important thing now. The next important thing you need to do, you hear that burning, you hear that sizzling noise nicely. Next thing to do is to fry up these meats, to fry up this. Right, so now I'm trying to pick up the hops, it's been a while. So now you've got the onions and the peppers going. Now to make sure that they're fried off as well. Very important. keep an eye on everything, make sure nothing burns, and make sure that you don't set your house on fire. That's why I've got a fan on. So I got the fan on, got that on, got that burning. That getting fried up now, nice and going. Making sure the meat's all soaked up. Like I said, for the purposes of today's tutorial, there'll be two tutorials I did out today. One on scones, one on spaghetti bolognese. The third one I'll be doing, I'll be making chili at some point. Let me know in the comments below if you want that. I do enjoy cooking. Never done it by talking into a camera before. As you keep on breaking it down, it's not only I need certain things, I'm making this for myself, but if you were making it for other people, I'm sure that you do get this churned down. Make sure you keep getting it turned and everything like that. I'll just bring it over to you what I'm doing. As you can see, look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. Smells good too. I need to add the sachet now. Just get the sachet, like so, the sachet. And what the hell, I had a pair of scissors. What are they? Now that looks scrumptious, as you saw. I do apologize. I can't find my scissors anywhere. Crisis averted, scissors found. Now I've got the simmering, I can now add my chili con carne mix or my spaghetti bolognese mix to the pan. I'll stir that in. I'll show you what it looks like once that's done. So I hope you're having a good day today. It's very hot, very humid this time of year. Very hot for me to be cooking today, I'll tell you that. Right, I'm going to bring this over to you guys now. Look at that. Perfect chili con carne mix. Mix that in together. That looks absolutely fine. Now what I'm going to do now is add all that together. Add the onions together. Make sure they're all toasted and fine. I'm going to add Worcestershire sauce about me until I add the tomato sauce together. Like I said, our webcam's coming tomorrow, so when I do get the webcam, I should be able to do my videos a lot more clearly now. And I'm adding the onions. Now I'm adding the onions together. I'm adding the. Now I've added the onions together. I've added the peppers together. It looks absolutely lovely. Now the pears. Now I'm going to add the tomato. I'm going to add chunky. I'm going to add the tomatoes together, as you can see. I'm going to do the pasta. Add the chili, add the sauce, add the pasta, add the tomatoes together. Now all you do is turn that around, stir it in, get it all nice and mixed together. Now what I'm going to do is at that simmer, I may add another tomato to it. I may add another tomatoes to it. Just to make sure it doesn't, so it's not, so I got a bit of base to it. Right, now I've done that for you guys. After you guys, make sure you empty these, put these in the recycling bins if you have them at home. Very important to recycle in this modern world. Rinse them out if you can, or if you want to add a bit of water to it, to the recipe again. Not many people do. I'm not going to recommend it, but I'm going to add some water. Add some water to the. Try and get some life into the spaghetti, into the bolognese. Spinning around now. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like because I am well happy with that. Look at that. Boom, looks absolutely lovely. I'm going to let that simmer. Let's turn down the heat. Turn down the heat for a bit. Make sure that is perfect. Turn it down. Now, my secret ingredients. I'm going to tell everybody this, but if you want to add some Worcestershire sauce to it, you're more than welcome to. Just dash it up. Get it in there. Make sure it tastes as lovely as you can. Get all stirred in. You can practically smell the Worcestershire sauce in. I can practically taste it. Practically taste the Worcestershire sauce pouring into my mixer. So what I've done so far, I chopped the onions, chopped the peppers, add a bit of Italian herbs into my mixture like so. Now I'm going to put that away. Wait for it to put stuff away. Now what I'm going to do is set a timer onto that. Set a timer. let me know what you think of today's cooking tutorial in the comment section below. And if you want me to see me make anything else, I made the scones, we're going to upload later on my YouTube channel, which is a gaming site. I'm also going to do cooking, no matter everything, but cooking mostly. So I get into that. Simmering, look at that, it's simmering. It's beautiful simmering now. I'm going to let that simmer for a bit. I'm going to put a timer on. Alexa, set time for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
So I'm going to let that simmer. It wasn't there yet, but there is. Now let that simmer for 10 minutes now. Now pasta. Here's what I'm going to be using for my pasta. It's going to be fruit salad. Just write that as I'm going to be using for you, ladies and gentlemen, today. Tomorrow, on the cooking tutorial, I'll definitely be cooking again tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon. I'm going to be making for you guys tomorrow sultana scones. I made plain scones today, but I'm going to make sultana scones. Now I'm going to let that simmer 10 minutes, keep stirring as you go. Make sure it's perfecto. I'll show you what it looks like to you, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Perfect spaghetti bolognese, that. Absolutely perfect spaghetti bolognese. This is my first, exactly, I did the scones the other bit today, Tuesday. This is my first major tutorials. Bear with me on the camera work. Hopefully when I get my webcam tomorrow, I should be able to be a bit more professional with the camera work. Because like I said, most of my camera works on video games. I'll build some game engines, so I can't know much about that. So the pasta we use is this. Fruit pasta. I use all of the pasta, put it into a pot. And then that's simmered for 10 minutes. That'll be done. Then I'm going to cook the pasta, and then everything will be finished now. Everything will be finished. All I'm doing is showing you how to make the spaghetti bolognese, which I've done all off my own hands. Now I'm going to bin these, wash these up right after I finish the video. Today, these are going straight onto my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description. What I do on my channel is gaming and cooking now, so that's going to be a lot of stuff coming in the coming months and days before we end the lockdown, which I'm sure everybody's fully aware of what's going on. So basically there's a virus going around, so we can't do much. We can't go out, we can't see our friends, we can't do anything, so we're just trying to tick over time. Oh, if you want to add a bit of salt to your bolognese, more than welcome. Bit of salt won't kill anyone. Salt, boom. Perfect salt, perfect. Just gonna let that simmer up. I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna have a little bit of taste, because all the chefs taste their work. Oh my god, I think he just died and went to heaven. That is. Let's see if we can get a spoonful for you, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. See that? Perfect. I think I impressed myself more than I let on. Wow. Oh, that is. Oh. My heart just went then. Oh, that's not because I don't want to collapse on you, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I have got webcam coming tomorrow, so when that comes, plug it into my computer, and then hopefully it should be a little bit more professional. I do cook, I make chili tomorrow. I make the chili tomorrow, but that tastes absolutely beautiful. Best mine made so far. I'm gonna save some for my dad and my other relatives, or my brother as well whenever he comes back. But that is absolutely fantastic. Look at it. course, you can add wine, but I'm not going to. I think it's appropriate since I'm 26, but what can you do? That tastes absolutely beautiful. I can't wait for people to try it yourselves and post on the YouTube comments below. Let me know what you think. That was absolutely divine. Let it sit for a bit more. Alexa, how many minutes left on the timer?
You have 5 minutes and 10 seconds left on your 10-minute timer.
So I've been talking for 40 minutes. I've got 5 minutes left on my Alexa timer. 40 minutes left of the video. Now, next up is the tricky one. Pasta. Now it's the pasta time for you lot. So come over here again. Pasta time. So now I've got the pan. Yeah. Gonna add the water. Let that rise up to my pan. Now I'm going to use the whole pasta for this. And add a bit of pouring that salt to the water. So where did I put the salt? There's. Actually, I used to have a channel I told my old friends from college. Don't do that anymore. Mind you, I've not seen them since. Or probably won't be seeing him again due to COVID, so I suppose this is my normal channel now. So I'm quite excited where this is going to go. So this is my first of many cooking tutorials. The scone tutorial is coming out today. The pasta one's coming, and then the pasta one is today. Pasta and scone today, and then I'm going to be making a korma tomorrow. Then spaghetti bolognese. But if you want me to make anything else, let me know in the comments below. Pasta. We need pasta. Get the scissors, very important. Cut the pasta up. Cut that up. Now I didn't anticipate how much it would be, how much pasta that would be. I might need a bigger bowl for this. Nah, I think I used a smaller bowl. That's a bit of an error. That is a massive error on my part. I didn't think how much pasta was going to be in this. Let me just pour this. I'm just pouring that in there. So yeah, that's pretty much done now. It's almost finished. I'll show you how to make the bolognese sauce and everything. Which is just when you finished all that, finished all the bolognese sauce. Now I'm just going to ask Alexa how much is left on the timer. Hey Alexa, how many minutes left on the timer? Hey Alexa. She's ignoring me. Hey Alexa, how many minutes left on the timer?
You have 1 minute and 10 seconds left on your 10-minute timer.
We have 1 minute left on the timer. 1 minute left on the timer. I got the big pot for the pasta. So now what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, sorry I walked away from you. I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is add 10-minute timer on my phone. So now I can cook the pasta scratch. 10 minutes on my phone. Boom, gone. So now I can cook the pasta. Like so. There's a bit of an update. Don't need that update. Close that. Alexa, stop. That's the future right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to a robot. So, let me show you up close and personal now. Look at that. That is the best bolognese sauce I have ever made in my life. So I can move that over here. Turn it up to full log now. Full log, close. Switch the paths off now. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done, ladies and gentlemen. I've done the pasta. Now, I can put that lid on there. The timer now is done. I finished everything now. Then tidy up. But yeah, I'm going to have a quick another taste of that to let you know what it tastes like again. Oh wow, that is beautiful again. I'm going to be gorgeous on that for a long time. Oh, it's just because I added the Worcestershire sauce, got that tangy taste, and that's perfect. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, amazing. I'm just going to start putting things away now, tidy up a bit. My mum and dad's coming up to a messy house. That's the last thing I need. Just start cleaning that. I didn't realise how much pasta I'm going to use. So I got 10 minutes on my phone. 10 minutes on my phone, gone. So 7 minutes on my timer now. So it won't be long till that's done. So I've got 5 minutes on that. I'm going to put this one into the dishwasher. But yeah, I hope you like this tutorial. There'll be many more in the coming weeks and months now. I'll be making a chili tomorrow. Well, chili at some point in the week. Curry again. Curry in the week, which is fine. I'm going to clean it up because I've been cooking a lot of it. Made scones, which is going up later. And the spaghetti bolognese, which you just saw now. You don't need to see me add anything to this pasta because it's going to be okay. Might as well stir the pasta a bit now. And that's sticking. Very important that you, because then you can save the pasta and the bolognese for weeks, many weeks now. You won't go hungry for a while. I certainly won't be going hungry for a while anyway. Definitely won't. So I'm going to go a bit now. So, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my cooking tutorial. There'll be many more. Like I said, in the weeks to come, I'm going to make a curry tomorrow. I'm going to make a curry in the week. A curry in the week, definitely. And then I'm going to make sultana scones again for you lot. Leave a like and comments below. I'm only doing this as a hobby, I don't do it full time. But hopefully when I'm back in work again, things will get back to normal. Hopefully I'll be able to go out and do a bit more. Obviously, due to COVID-19, can't go out as much for you people. I've got 5 minutes left on my timer. The pasta's done, bolognese is done. Video's about to be done, so I'm going to see you in the next cooking tutorial, which will be on a curry. No, actually scones first. Sultana scones. Plain scones coming out in the next week. Plain scones then then the spaghetti bolognese tutorial, and then finally I'm going to be making for you guys the curry for you guys, because I like curry. I'm pretty sure all of you like curry, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Cheers for now.